Hello, and I must say it's always a great privilege to be in this city, one that's known for its joie de vivre, Cologne. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Koln up against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, 3 goals in his last 3 games, Derek, breeds confidence in a player. The defenders will be watching him like a hawk.
Given away. So the starting 11 for Koln. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really.
Wonderful chance! Didn't have to think about it too hard. Neuer. Leon Goretzka. Thiago. Goretzka. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Lewandowski. Thiago. Staunch rearguard action. Couldn't keep the ball. If ever you get the chance to attend a training session at Bayern's Zebenerstrasse headquarters, take it. You cannot fail to be impressed by the club as a whole.
No, exactly. And what I like about the club is that ex-players are heavily involved in the running of this football club. And that makes a big difference when decisions are being made, because
the goal appeared to be at his mercy, but defenders always have a part to play in these situations.
Well, if you can't block the shot, put the forward off, and that's exactly what happened there, but it's just off target.
Skiri. Cordoba. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Getting forward. Opportunity it is. Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he's had an absolute nightmare there. The goal's in front of him. Just hit it.
Jerome Boateng. Leon Goretzka. He's got space. The timing was perfect. It had to be. The possession lost, intercepted. And in with a real chance. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo, wonderful effort this is.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So back underway, Bayern leading here. Making progress. Cordoba. Teammates in the middle. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, he put some superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best. And what do they get? Reward, a goal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Lewandowski now. Thiago. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Definitely look as though they want... And now Lewandowski! He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Here is Joshua Kimmich. Müller. Good numerical situation. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Goretzka. Goretzka! That's a routine take.
When you look at those stats, Derek, it tells a story all of its own. They haven't created enough chances. Their forwards have been off their game as well. They haven't really utilised the wide areas for me, but they should go on and win the game, to be honest.
An awful lot of green space to run into. It's got to be! Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Hector. Ut with it. Drexler. This attack looks highly promising. Kimmich with it. Thiago. This is Robert Lewandowski. And now the visionary Lewandowski. And the decision is one of offside here.
Well, here it is again. He's just a little bit too eager. Needs to hold his run a little.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Müller. Goretzka. Lewandowski now. Wonderful block. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Rafael Chicos. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed.
Well, Derek, it's all about the cross. It's perfectly weighted, and he attacks the ball. That's the key to that goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. And the game back in business, and Bayern have nudged in front. Oh, nice ball. The angle didn't really favour him, not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there, but could he pull it back to a teammate?
Boateng. Goretzka. Here is Joshua Kimmich. They've regained possession. Drexler. And he's broken free. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
it's with Boateng. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Leon Goretzka. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Thomas Müller. Crisp tackling. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. An opportunity to add to their advantage, but not taken.
It was worth an effort, wasn't it? Too much space was given to him. He takes the shot on.
Hector. Well, he's given us away. They've lost it. Drexler. Ut with it. It might be on for them. Alaba comes up with it. So 20 minutes to go. Serge Gnabry. Davis. Here is Thiago. Goretzka. Lewandowski. Oh, a lovely ball. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Look.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And very deftly cut out. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Skiri. An awful lot of green space to run into. Lewandowski. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Alaba. Leon Goretzka. Kimmich. Here is Thiago. Here is Joshua Kimmich. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, thumped clear. Now it's with Boateng. Kimmich with it. He's got to score! Keeper did his job to begin with. He cuts it back. Staunch rearguard action. Pavard with it. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Now it's Kainz. It's with Jonas Hector. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so.